Welcome, everyone. This is Yoga with Rituals. I'm Deborah, and this is an after-work flow. So we're going to start really active, try to release some of the stress and tension from our day, and then move to a slower, gentle practice towards the end, right? And we want to work to also reverse some of the postural conditions and tension that build up from sitting kind of at a computer all day. So get your mat, and I'm happy to guide this practice. So we're going to start at a standing position in the front of your mat. So have your feet really grounded, spread your toes, and drop your shoulders down, engage your legs, your low back draws down, belly pulls up and in. You're kind of really nice and strong and steady to start the practice. Let your eyes fall closed and begin to feel kind of an energizing sense of breath. An energizing sense of presence. And as you deepen the breath, just try to relax or release any stress that you've kind of accumulated through your day. Placing kind of your hands facing down. And as you inhale, let the breath fill. And as you exhale, release any stress in the body out through the hands and the soles of the feet into earth. Do that again. Inhale, the breath comes up. Exhale, held stress and tension releases out, hands and feet. Good. Nice strong breath. Inhale one more time. Exhale, release through the hands and feet. Good. Bringing your hands into a prayer position. Feeling again kind of that sense of presence at the center of your chest, into your heart. Forming the intention as we flow through this practice to really move from an intentional place. Being deeply connected to each movement, allowing the movement in the body to disconnect the mind from anything that's pulling on you from the day behind or pulling you forward at the day ahead. And when you're ready, you're just going to inhale, reach your arms up overhead, lengthen up through your spine, take hold of your right wrist and draw it as long as you can, and go ahead and come over to the left. So you're lengthening along the right side body, continuing to ground through your feet. Good. Pulling and stretching here, not too far. Inhale and exhale. Come back up to center, both hands nice and strong. Take hold of your left wrist, reach up and come over to the side. Take your time. Again, finding length as you lower. Feel your feet grounding into the mat. Again, nice, strong foundational energy. Good. And inhale, both hands face each other. Look up. And exhale, interlace the fingers behind your back. Yoga mudra. This helps to release the shoulders. So drawing the shoulder blades together, nice and deep. Kind of allowing the hands to be strong into one another. Maybe close your eyes here. Feel an opening through your heart and your chest. Good, and then release that. Let the hands come again, nice high. Maybe gaze up. And then take Yoga Mudra again. The opposite thumb comes in front. You draw the shoulder blades back together. Again, maybe a deeper opening through the chest. And if it feels okay, you can even take a little bit of a back bend. Again, not crunching into your low back, holding the rib and the heart space open and up. Breathe. Good. Release that. And then inhale, reach up overhead, breathe in. Starting to flow with the breath. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale your right foot back into a lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, lower your knees and all the way down onto the floor. Inhale, come up to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Fully present with the movement. Inhale, right foot forward, breathe in. Exhale, left to meet the right. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, reach your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back into a lunge. Exhale, right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Keep your body straight. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left foot comes forward. Exhale, the right to meet the left. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Connecting breath to movement, fully present here. Inhale, reach up. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, the right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward. Now we're going to lower halfway down, but keep your knees down and just lower halfway to the floor. And then lift up into your back bend. Maybe lift the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward as you inhale. Grounding your left hand underneath your nose. Reach up and open into a twist. Gazing at your thumb, press the weight into your back heel. Pull the navel in. Twist a little deeper. Good. Right hand to the floor. Inhale, reach up into crescent. Again, keeping the back knee lifted. Holding here. Breathe. And bring the hands to the floor. Exhale. Take a breath in. Exhale, left foot to meet the right. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left foot back into a lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward. You can keep your knees down or lifted halfway to the floor. Inhale, up to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot comes to the front. Ground your right hand, open up, twist. Gaze towards your left thumb. Press into your back heel. Breathe. Left hand comes down, reach up into crescent pose. Nice strong foundation in your lower body. Maybe gazing up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take a breath in here. Exhale, right foot to meet the left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift as you inhale. Exhale, either step or hop the feet back to plank position and lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Lift the right leg up behind you. Inhale. Exhale, the right foot forward. Lunge. Finding again, crescent pose. Reaching up. Bring your hands to your heart. Option one, you can stay here. If you want to twist, go ahead and take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Prayer twist. Gaze, if you can, up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Good. Release your hands to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot to meet the right. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Left foot reaches up as you inhale. Exhale, left foot forward. Making sure your knees in line with your ankle. Lifting up to crescent pose. Hands come to the heart. Twist to the other side. Finding your prayer twist, feeling strong in your back leg, gazing up. Good. Hands to the floor, inhale. Exhale, right foot to meet the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, lift up. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step or hop your feet back to plank. Lower down half or all the way. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Find a bit of stillness. A moment of pause. Good. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale it forward between your hands. Good. From here, windmill your back foot and come up into warrior two. Looking forward over your right thumb. Take the forearm to the top of your knee. Take your left hand out and up past your ear. Lunge a little deeper. Nice long line of energy from your back foot through the reach of your fingers. Breathe. Good. Bring that hand all the way down to the floor. Turn your toe. High runner's lunge, drop your back knee. Come all the way up to a low lunge, releasing the hip flexor, the front of the left thigh. Interlace your fingers behind your back here. Again, opening your shoulders and your chest. And breathe. One more breath. Release the hands to the inside of the foot. Holding here, you can just hold this posture. If you want a little bit more into your hip, just come out onto the outside of your right foot, opening the hip a little bit. Finding your breath in each and every posture. As you find your breath, release any stress or tension from your body. Good. Coming back into your low lunge position. Hands to your knee. Hands to either side of your foot. Turn your back toes under. Inhale as you breathe in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches up. Exhale, bring it forward between your hands. Windmill up into warrior two. Grounding through your front foot. Press the weight into your back leg. Gazing over your front middle finger. Good. Forearm to your knee. Hand up and past your ear, gazing under your arm towards the ceiling. Maybe smile a little bit, soften into the energy of the posture. Good. Hand comes to the floor. Dropping the back knee down, coming all the way up, taking yoga mudra, opposite thumb behind you, reaching your heart. Take your time to really open into the front of that right leg. Good. Hands come to the inside of the foot. Take the lunge a little deeper. Find a deeper breath. And then let this left knee come out to the side, opening into the outside of your left hip. Good. Release back to the foot. Come into your low lunge, hands to the knee. Breathe in. Take your hands to the floor. Exhale. Find your high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, half or all the way down. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Slowly with straight legs, walk your feet towards the front of your mat. You're going to inhale, come up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Then you're going to take a big step back with your right foot. Turn your hips towards the long edge of your mat. You're going to angle your feet in slightly, and you're going to stay here for a moment, interlace your fingers. Again, yoga mudra reverses the typing posture after work. Opening the front of your chest, breathe in. And as you exhale, fold forward. First, reach up towards the ceiling and then forward. Breathe. Nice strong breath. Good. Release, micro bend your knees. Come up with a flat back, and you're going to turn your feet so that they're facing out. And you're going to sink down into your hips. Just moving a little bit side to side, opening the hips. And then you're going to let your left shoulder drop towards the floor as you push your right knee back. Good. Then you're going to drop your left shoulder forward as you push your left knee back. Then you're going to come back to center, bringing your hands to the heart. From here, you're going to kind of bring your hands out into cactus pose, drawing the elbows back together. Okay, you're going to inhale, lengthen up and look up, and exhale, squat down. Good. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, squat down. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, hold, draw the elbows back, draw the knees back, open the front of your body, and then come up, hands to your hips, turn your toes again, facing in, widen your stance a little bit, opposite thumb on top, yoga mudra, inhale. Exhale, fold. Breathe. Right now, it's just you, me, and your body, your practice. Inviting yourself to be as present as possible. Release your hands, micro bend your knees, hands to the hips, flat back, come all the way to stand and come to the front of your mat. Hips are square, and then you're just going to bring your feet together so that your toes are touching. You're going to reach your arms up. You're going to sit down into your hips as you lift your heart for chair pose. We're going to be here for a minute. You're going to bring your hands to your heart, and you're going to twist to the outside of your right knee. Try to make sure this left knee doesn't come forward. Hold your knees together. Press your top hand into your bottom hand so that you come into a twist. Twisting is really good to release the tension in the spine, solar plexus, the diaphragm. Gaze down at the right corner of your mat. Feel the weight onto your right foot, and slowly, in one step or multiple steps, take your left foot back into a lunge, prayer twist. Straighten that back leg, push into your back heel. Strong through your lower body. Good. Release your hands to the floor. Release your knee to the floor. Inhale, lift up, straighten your front leg. And as you exhale, cactus arms, lunge. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lunge. One more inhale, straighten. Exhale, lunge, elbows draw back, heart opens, hand to the floor. Wiggle your front foot forward a little bit. Pull your toes in towards you. Maybe you're here. Maybe your hands are on the floor. Being deeply accepting of our body, deeply loving of our body, grateful for our body. One more breath. Coming back into your lunge, come to a high lunge position. Inhale. Exhale, the left foot to meet the right. Good. Toes are touching, heels are touching. Come down, chair pose. Good. Feel strong into your hips and your heels. Hands to the heart. Right hand to the outside of your left knee, prayer twist. Good. Try to keep your knees together. Gaze down, front left corner of your mat. Small steps or one giant step, take your right foot back. Twist. Gazing up if you can. Beautiful. Hands to the floor. Drop the back knee. Go ahead and come all the way up. Straighten your leg here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Open your heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Hands to the mat. Wiggle your front foot forward. Straighten your leg. Toes pull in. Find your breath. Don't push into any stretch. Working compassionately and willingly with your body. Good. Back to your lunge, high lunge position. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot to meet the left. Good. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, start to slow it down. Take this round really slow. Inhale, reach up, slight back bend. Exhale, slow, intentional movement, fold forward. Drop your head. Half lift as you inhale. Just step back into a plank position as you exhale. Take a breath in. Drop your knees, lower all the way onto the ground. Good. Coming into Sphinx pose. Here on your elbows. Take a few breaths, feeling grounded into the floor, into earth. Starting to let your energy calm. And then you're going to interlace your fingers, and you're still on your elbows, and you're gonna kind of walk your knees in towards you so that they're underneath your hips. You're gonna turn your toes under. You're gonna lift up and back to Dolphin. Okay, this is a modified downward facing dog position. Hold. Good. Drop your knees to the floor. Bring your toes touching and come back into child's pose. Breathe here. Forehead to earth. Feel the mind becoming more calm, more centered, more present. Good, and slowly come sitting up onto your heels. Close your eyes for a minute. Turn your toes under, sit back, feel a gentle stretch along the inside of your feet. Really allow that same opening we felt with the hands behind us through the chest and the shoulders. Close your eyes, take a few breaths. You'll feel an intensity in the soles of your feet, the arches of your feet. Stay with the intensity. Good, and then you're gonna turn your toes under. This time your hands are gonna be next to your feet as you lower into child's pose. So it's a different child's pose. Your arms are really passive. Your knees are together. Stay present with your breath. And also just begin to listen to the silence around you, the silence within you. And slowly come sitting up on your heels. Come over to one side. Bring your legs kind of around and in front of you. Maybe shift to get onto your sitting bones left and right. Go ahead and extend nice and long, reaching up, and exhale, forward fold, drawing your pinky toes in towards you. Again, not rounding into your spine. Think about length more than lowering. Breathe into the back of your legs. Create space and openness. Take your time. There's no hurry. Present in body, present in breath. Slowly come back up. And we're going to bend the knees. Shift your hips a little bit forward towards your toes, and we're going to come laying down on our back. So find a nice comfortable position on your back. Bring your feet so that you can reach down and touch your heels. I'm going to do bridge pose here. So you're going to go ahead and lift your hips and then shift your shoulders left and right underneath you. Again, that yoga mudra position, which you should know pretty well by now. You draw your shoulders together, lift your hips. Come onto your tiptoes, push your chest towards your chin, keeping that position. Lower your heels, lift your hips, breathe. Nice full breath. Good. Slowly lower down. Take your shoulders out from underneath you first, one vertebrae at a time, laying on your back, and then bring your legs up to 90 degrees. Take your arms back behind your head. You're going to straighten your right leg, lift your head, bring your right elbow towards your left knee. Hold. Good. Bring the knee back. Other side, left leg straightens, left elbow to right knee. Hold. Back to center. Bring your feet down. Kind of reach down, touch your heels. So option one is to repeat the bridge pose that we just did, taking your hands underneath you in yoga mudra. Option two is to move into a full wheel practice if that is something you're comfortable with. So you're going to bring your hands kind of back by your ears. You're going to start in a similar way as bridge pose, kind of allowing your chest to move towards your chin. I want you to look up at the ceiling as you push up into your pose and then take it back. Breathe. Good. Tuck your chin. Lower slowly to the floor. And again, just drawing your knees to 90 degrees. This time you're just going to push your hands to your knees. Push your knees to your hands. You'll feel your low back grounding down. Good. Activate your belly. And then slowly, very gently, pull your knees to your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. And we're going to end with an inversion. It's really good to kind of flip upside down after work. Reverses the circulation, activates different parts of the body. So I want to invite you, option one is to come and put your legs at the wall. So if you have a wall near where you're practicing, you let the wall be here and you allow your legs to rest. Option two, you take the legs back behind you and you hold this position. It's a half shoulder stand. Option three, really draw the shoulders underneath you, support your low back, and come up into shoulder stand. Try to be on the top of your shoulders, gazing towards your feet. Breathe. Find the stillness here. A few more breaths. Now, if you're in option 1 and 2, stay where you are. If you're where I am, If you're in full shoulder stand, go ahead and take your feet back behind you. See if you can find the floor. Interlace your fingers. Take Yoga Mudra. Plow pose, holding here. Breathe. And then slowly support yourself. Find your hips. Lowering down, stop when your feet are on the ceiling. Breathe here. And then if you're at legs at the wall, you can come away from the wall. If you're in half shoulder stand, come down. We'll meet in this position. And then you're gonna take your feet and come to happy baby pose, finding the outside of your feet, allowing the knees to draw down, your shoulders to draw down. Breathe. Good. You're going to bring your feet down, mat distance apart, and you're just going to let your knees fall left and right. Just releasing your low back. Good. And then letting your feet come out, releasing your shoulders down towards the floor, your palms face up. Moving into Shavasana, our final resting pose. Notice your current state of relaxation. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, I want to see if you can double it. Even more relaxed, sinking down into the mat like rain. It's really good to mark the transitions of our day, to pause before we go from one part of our day to the next part of our day. So I hope this practice has helped transition you from your workday into your evening with a little bit more space, openness, compassion to yourself and others. Maybe you can carry the benefits of your practice into your evening. So gently, when you feel ready, just drawing the knees in towards your chest. Coming over onto one side. Take your time, really mindful movements coming up to seated position. When you sit, just let your eyes fall closed for a minute. Feel the stillness within and around you. Bring your hands into prayer position. Just find a gentle way to end your practice. Thank you for practicing. We'll see you next time.